Ranjit sir, we'll wait till 5:10 and then you can start the class with your introduction as others are joining.
అంటే ఎక్కడ పెట్టి
Yeah, Ranjit sir, you can start your class with your introduction now, sir. As it's 5:10, we can start the class.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So, is that my audio is audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible and you're visible also, sir, clear.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Still joining? Shall I wait for 2 minutes?
No, sir, as it's already 5:12 now. So you can start the class with your introduction and you can just set up the agenda, what actually you are going to cover for next couple of days, and you can start the class, sir. So meanwhile, others will join.
Okay. So, good evening, students. So, myself, Ranjit Kumar. I'm here to teach the aptitude and aptitude topics. Okay. So what are the topics we are having in aptitude? In aptitude, we are having number system and LCM and HCF, average, ratio proportion, percentage, profit and loss, and simple interest, compound interest. If you perfect in percentage, we can solve percentage, profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest, and also data interpretation. So only percentage, by using percentage, you can solve these 5 topics. On an average, you will get 7 to 8 to 10. So totally 10 marks. So data interpretation itself 5 marks. And percentage, profit and loss, bond question, and also allegation mixture. So next topic will be diamond work, diamond distance, permutation, combination, and probability. These are the topics we are having. So let's start with the number system topic. So before solving number system, so how many of them are know the tables? Good in tables till 1 to 20. Everyone, can you please speak out anyone? 1 to 20.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how many tables do you know?
1 to 20, sir.
20, 20. Okay. So I will ask some random numbers. Just look at here. 2 twos are 4. Everyone knows 2 twos are 4. So what about 7 into 8? What is the value of 7 into 8? 56.
56.
What about 9 into 7?
63.
63. Okay. 8 into 4?
32.
32. So 8 into 4 is 32. What about 24 into 7?
168, sir.
168. 37 into 7? Okay. Just look at here.
59, sir.
Yes, yes. So if you don't know 37 into 7, if you don't know 24 into 7, if you know 229 tables, perfectly we can find out 24 into 7. So how we can find out 24 into 7 in the sense? 24 can be written as 20 plus 7. sorry, 20 plus 4 into 7. 20 into 7 will be equal to 140. 4 into 7 will be equal to 28. 140 plus 28, 168. And next will be 37 into 7. 30 into 7 will be equal to 3 into 7 is 210. 7 into 7 will be equal to 49. So total answer will be equal to 259. And the next will be equal to 47 into 8. What is the value of 47 into 8?
Sir, if you're sharing the screen, it's not visible.
376, sir.
One second. Ah, 47 into 8. Is it visible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, then. Thank you. So 47 into 8. What is the value of 47 into 8? 40 into 8. 320. 7 into 8 will be equal to 56. So that will be equal to 376. What about 87 into 6? 87 into 6.
42, sir.
80 into 6 will be equal to 480. 7 into 6 will be equal to 42. So that will be equal to 522. And the next will be equal to 23 into 5. What is the value of 23 into 5?
115, sir.
115, sir.
Okay, 23 into 5 will be equal to 115. What about 87 into 5?
435, sir.
435. Okay. But so within make it simple, 4 into 5 will be equal to 20. Everyone knows 4 into 5 equal to 20. 5 can be written as 10 by 2. 5 can be written as 10 by 2. Half of 4. What is the half of 4 will be equal to 2. 2 into 10 will be equal to 20. Next, 8 into 5. So half of 8 will be equal to 4. 4 into 10 will be equal to 40. Next, 23 into 5 will be equal to half of 23. Half of 23 equal to 11.5 into 10. So that will be equal to 115. 47 into 5. What is the value of 47 into 5? 47 into 5.
235, sir.
35.
235. Yes, 235. One 23 into 5.
615, sir.
Yes, 615. Half of 123. Half of 123 will be equal to 61.5 into 10 will be equal to 615. Next. So what about squares? How many squares everyone knows? Till 1 to 100. Till 1 to 20, everyone knows 1 to 10, at least 1 to 10, everyone knows 1 to 10, right?
Yes, sir.
2 square, 3 square, 7 square. So what about 11 square? What is the value of 11 square in the sense? So what is
121.
the units place of 11? 1. So add 1 to 11. 11 plus 1 equal to 12, where 1 square will be equal to 1. So that will be equal to 121. So 13 square will be equal to units place will be equal to 3. 13 plus 3 equal to 16, where 3 square equal to 9. And next will be equal to 17 square. What is the units place of 17? 7. 17 plus 7 equal to 24, and 7 square will be equal to 49. So the answer will be equal to 289. What about 19 square value? What is the value of 19 square?
361, sir.
361. 19 unit digit will be equal to 9. 19 plus 9 equal to 28, where 9 square equal to 81. 28 and 18, 81 will be equal to 361. Now we'll find out between 25 to 75. Any value in between 25 to 75, how to find out? So we need to compare any value in between 25 to 75. We need to compare with 25 to 50. Given value is 41 square. Now how to find out in the sense? So left side we need to take the difference and right side we need to take the difference square. What is the difference of 41 and 25? What is the difference 41 and 25? Difference of 41 and 25.
16, sir.
16. And what is the difference of 50 and 41? 9. So we need to take the difference square. So that will be 9 square equal to 81. So final answer equal to 1681. And next will be equal to 46 square. Again we need to compare with 25 and 50. What is the difference of 25 and 46?
Sir.
21. So difference will be equal to 4. 4 square equal to 16. So the answer equal to 21 1. And the next will be equal to 52 square. Again compare with 25 and 50. What is the difference of 25 and 52? 27.
27.
So difference equal to 2 square. 2 square equal to 4. But we can't write 274. So difference square should be in units and tens place. If you don't have tens place, we need to keep 0. So that is 2704. Next. What about 63 square? What is the value of 63 square? 25 and 50. So on left side, we need to take the difference. What is the difference of 63 and 25? 38.
39, sir.
39. You are saying answer or else difference. Okay. Where difference is 38 and the difference is 13 square. 13 square will be equal to 169. Difference square should be placed in units and tens place. But here we are having extra will be equal to hundreds place. That is 169.38. So the final answer will be equal to 3969. So what about 33 square? Can you please tell me the value of 33 square?
1089, sir.
Yes. Only one person is speaking. So what about remaining persons? So difference will be equal to, what is the difference? 25 and 33? 8. So here difference will be equal to 17. 17 square equal to 289. And 2 will be borrow here. So that is answer is 1089. What is the other method to find out? What is the other method to find out? So we can compare every values with 50. 50 will be equal to 2500. 51 equal to compare 50 with 51. 51 with 50. Difference will be equal to plus 1. So 51 is more than 50. So that will be equal to 25 plus 1 and 1 square. 25 plus 1 equal to 26, where 1 square equal to 1, but we don't have tens place. We need to keep 0. So that is 2601. 56 is equal to 56 is more than 50. So difference equal to plus 6. 25 plus 6 and 6 square. 25 plus 6 is equal to 31 and 6 square equal to 36. Next, 48 square. 48 is less than 50. So that is 25 minus 2 and 2 square. 25 minus 2 equal to 23. 2 square equal to 0.4. And the next will be equal to 41 square. What is the difference of 50 and 41? 9. So 25 minus 9 will be equal to 16. 9 square equal to 81. If I want to find out 36 square, what is the value of 36 square? What is the value of 36 square? 10?
1296, sir.
Yes, 1296. So 50 and 36 difference will be equal to, what is the difference? 14. So 25 minus 14 will be equal to 11, and 14 square will be equal to 196. So that is 1296. And the next will be equal to nearby 100. Nearby 100 will be equal to 97 square. What is the value of 97 square? So it is nearby 100. Compare with 100. How many numbers less than 100? Minus 3. 97 minus 3 equal to 94, and 3 square will be equal to 09. 9409. And the next will be equal to 88 square. 88 is also less than 100. How many numbers less than 100? Minus 12. 88 minus 12 equal to 76, where 12 square equal to 144. So the answer will be equal to 7744. Next, 108 square. What is the value of 108 square?
1946.
11.
1966.
So
Sir,
plus 8.
116.
Yes, 1116, where 8 square equal to 64. 111,166,4. What about 123 square? 123 square.
Sir,
Yes. What is the 123 square?
15,121.
Okay. 23 square. So that is 146. 23 square will be equal to 529. 151.29. So the answer is 151.29. In this way, we need to find out. So do you want to write? You can write down, or else I will erase the values. Do you want to write down? Anyone is writing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can write down. Done? Completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next slide. Done.
Yes, sir.
Let's. So what do you mean by a number? Number is nothing but a digit. Number is nothing but a digit. System is nothing but representation. How we are representing the digits. So that will be equal to, in the number system, we are having real numbers, imaginary and real numbers. So imaginary numbers are I, 2i, I square values, and the real numbers other than imaginary numbers. So what are the real numbers we are having? Again, two types, rational and irrational. What is the difference between irrational and rational? So both of them are P by Q form, and where Q not equal to Q is not equal to 0. So what is the difference is, rational we are having root 4. Root 4 will be equal to 2 by 1. Root 16 equal to 4 by 1. And 20 will be equal to 20 by 3 equal to 6.6 bar. Same values we are getting. But in irrational, value of root 2 will be equal to 1.4. We are taking 1.4, but that is not the exact value. Root 3 is also same thing, 1.7, and also pi value is also 22 by 7. We are taking only 3.4. That is also not the exact value. So rational and irrational, same P by Q. In rational, we are having constant value, and irrational, we are having continuous flow will be there. Okay. So again, in rational, we are having two types, integers and fractions. What do you mean by integers? Integers are minus infinity to plus infinity with inclusion of 0. In this, we are having negative integers, positive integers. Fractions is nothing but P by Q form. In positive integers, we are having prime numbers, odd numbers, even numbers, and composite numbers. Next. In integers, we are having positive integers, negative integers with inclusion of 0. So positive integers are 1 to infinity, negative integers are minus infinity to 0. So that is 0. 0 is neither positive nor negative. So natural number starts from 1 to infinity, and the whole number starts from 0 to infinity. Integers are from minus infinity to plus infinity with inclusion of 0. In this, we are having even integers as well as odd integers. Even integer is nothing but which is divisible by 2. Odd integer is nothing but which is not divisible by 2. In the even numbers, do we have only positive number in the sense? That is not only positive numbers. Negative numbers is also even numbers. Minus 4 is also even number. So minus 6 is also even number. 4 is also even number. 12 is also even number. 18 is also even number. So which is divisible by 2 is called even number. Which is not divisible by 2 is called odd number. and 0 is an even integer. 0 is an even integer. Next. Yes. Can you please tell me anyone what do you mean by prime number? What do you mean by prime number?
Sir, a number which
A number which is divisible by 1 and by itself only, sir.
One and itself. So it's nothing but only two factors. Only two factors is called prime numbers. What are the prime numbers we are having examples? Examples of prime number?
2, 3, 5, 7, 11.
So 2, 3, 5, 7. Don't say 9 is a prime number. Okay, 9 is composite number. 11, 13, and etc. Next, what do you mean by coprime? Coprime is nothing but, so before solving coprime, so can you please tell me what do you mean by a factor? Anyone, can you please tell me the factor? What do you mean by factor? Anyone, what do you mean by factor? And what do you mean by multiple? A factor is nothing but which is divided. So 6 is divided by what are the numbers? In the sense 1 is exactly divided, 2 is also divided, 3 is also divided, 6 is also divided. So 2, 6 by 2 where we are getting remainder is 0. 6 by 3 we are getting remainder is 0. 6 by 6 is also we are getting remainder is 0. Factor is nothing but which is divided where we are getting remainder is 0. Multiple is nothing but what are the multiples of 2? That is 2 table. 2 ones are, 2 twos are, 2 threes are, 2 fours are. And the next, so coprime. What do you mean by coprime is nothing but coprime is the pair of numbers. You can take any pair 6 comma 7. What are the factors of 6? Just now we discussed 1, 2, 3, 6. What are the factors of 7? 1 comma 7. The pair of numbers which is not having any common factors. The pair of numbers which is not having any common factors. So what is the HCF here? HCF equal to 1. Then we can say that this pair is coprime. And also all prime numbers are coprime. All prime numbers are coprime. And you can take any two consecutive numbers. 2 comma 3 is also coprime. 10 comma 11 is also coprime. 9 comma 10 is also coprime. All consecutive numbers are coprime, and also all prime numbers is also coprime. And the next will be equal to composite number. So composite number is nothing but more than two factors. More than two factors. What are the examples of composite number is nothing but 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, and etc. These are the composite numbers. Next. These are the even odd properties. So even plus even equal to even, and the next will be equal to so even plus even equal to even, odd plus odd equal to even, and the next will be equal to, what do you mean by, what are the values of, so that is, what about odd plus even? Odd plus even equal to odd plus even. Odd plus even is even or odd? Anyone?
Odd,
Odd
sir.
plus
Odd,
odd.
sir. Odd
Odd,
number,
odd.
sir.
Okay, odd. What about odd into odd? Odd into odd.
It is also odd, sir.
It is also odd. Even into odd.
Even, sir.
Even. Okay. Next will be equal to sum of first n natural numbers equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. So everyone knows the formula. N into n plus 1 by 2. Sum of 10 natural numbers equal to 10 into 11 by 2. So that will be equal to 55. If I want to find out sum of 11 to 20 natural numbers, we don't have any formula. First we need to find out 10, next will be equal to 20, then we need to subtract 210 minus 55 equal to 155. So that is 10 will be equal to 10 into 11 by 2, 55, 20 into 21 by 2, 210. Now we need to subtract S20 minus S10 equal to 210 minus 55 is equal to 155. Next, what is the formula here? The sum of first n even natural numbers will be equal to n into n plus 1. So the formula will be equal to n into n plus 1. Next. So if I didn't remember any formula, this formula, how to find out in the sense, what are the even numbers we are having? 2 comma 4. Even numbers are 2 comma 4. How many numbers I have taken? N equal to 2. What is the sum of 2 comma 4? So sum of 2 comma 4 equal to 6. So I have taken n equal to 2. I am getting sum equal to 6. What is the relationship between 2 and 6? So how I am getting 2 to 6 in the sense, the relationship between 2 to 6 will be equal to 6 by 2 is equal to 3. So that is the multiplication of 2 into 3 equal to 6. And the next will be equal to 2 comma 4 comma 6. So where n equal to 3. What is the sum of 2 plus 4 plus 6? So that will be equal to 12. So that is, we can multiply 3 into 4 equal to 12. If n equal to 5, if n equal to 5, so that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What is the sum of first 5 even natural numbers? What is the sum of first 5 even natural numbers in the sense? 5 into 6 is equal to 30. So the answer equal to 30. If I didn't remember the formula, I will go with the examples of even numbers 2 comma 4, 2 comma 4 comma 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. By using the values, I will go with the formula. Next. Next will be equal to, what is the formula for sum of first n odd natural numbers? What is the formula? Anyone? Sum of first n odd natural numbers. Anyone? Anyone? What is the answer? Sum of first n odd natural numbers. What is the answer? What is the odd natural numbers formula? Anyone? Just
into
look at
n,
it.
n into n.
n into n. చూడండి ఇక్కడ n ఆడ్ న్యాచురల్ నెంబర్స్ అంటున్నా కాబట్టి సో ఇక్కడ ఆడ్ నెంబర్స్ ఏంటి 1 3 1 3 means n equal to 2. What is the sum of 1 plus 3 4? What is the relationship between 2 to 4 is nothing but 2 square is equal to 4. If I take 1 3 5 where n equal to 3, then the sum equal to 9. Relationship between 3 to 9 is equal to 3 square. If I write 1 3 5 7 where n equal to 4, sum equal to 16. So that will be equal to 4 square, and n odd natural numbers equal to n square. Formula is n square. Then next. So sum of first n odd natural numbers equal to n square. So we know these two formulas, sum of squares and sum of first cube numbers. Next. What is the square root of 119716? Can you please find out? Square root of 119716. What is the answer for this one? How to find out? What is the value?
$346, sir.
Did you use calci? Calci use chesara?
No, sir.
Okay. So how did you get that? 346. Can you please explain how we are getting 346? So we are having, what is the units place of 119716 is nothing but 6 is the units place. 6 we are getting 2 places. In 4 square equal to 6, 6 square is also 6. Just look at here, 2 square will be equal to 4, 3 square equal to 9, 4 square equal to 16. Out of 16, 6 is the units place. And 6 square 36. Here also 6 is the units place. And in the sense, unit digit is ends with either 4 or 6. This is fixed. And the remaining value. And the remaining value will be equal to, just look at here. So we are having the options. All the options are 34, 32, 33 and 34. So it may be 4, it may be 6. All the options are possible only. We need to go with the 32 square. What is the value of 32 square? So this will be equal to 1024. So it will be given value is more than 1024. It is not possible. 33 will be equal to 1089. It is also not possible. 34 will be equal to 1156. So it may be 344, it may be 346. In between, how to find out in the sense? So in between 344 and 346, we are having 345 value. And before solving this one, just look at here. If any value is ends with 5 square, just look at here, 5 square will be equal to 25 and 15 square will be equal to 225 and 25 square equal to, what is the value of 25 square? Anyone? 25 square?
525, sir. Sorry,
25?
625.
Yes.
625.
Yes, 625. What about 45 square? Value of 45 square. Okay. Just look at here. In all the cases, 5 square is common. 5 square is common. So that will be 5 square will be equal to 25 is also common. So here I am having 1, here I am getting 2. So how I am getting 1 to 2, in the sense next number of 1 will be equal to 2. 1 2s are 2. Next number of 2 will be equal to 3. 2 3s are 6. 45. 4 5s are 20. 5 square equal to 25. So that is 20 25. And the next will be equal to 75 square, where 5 square equal to 25 and the next number equal to 7 8s are 56. So the answer equal to 5625. And the next will be equal to 125 square. What is the value of 125 square? 5 square equal to 25. This is fixed. Next value of 12 into 13. What is the value of 12 into 13? 156. So by
156.
using this condition, we can find out here. 345. How to find out the 345 square? So in this 345, 5 square is 25. So we need to take 34 into 35. What is the value of 34 into 35? 35 into 2, 70. 35 into 2, 70. 70 plus 70, 40. 140. 35, 70 plus 70, 140. 35 threes are 109, 105 plus 14 will be equal to 119. So 1190, 25. So that 345 will be equal to 119025. But the given value is more than 1190. So 344 is not possible. So the answer will be equal to 346. Answer is 346. Then next question is root of 451 584. So options are 612, 652, 672, 682.
Sir, option C, sir.
So the answer is 672. Just look at here. So 4 is the units place. 4 we are getting, it may be 2 square, it may be 8 square. All the values are 2 only. So all the options are possible. So remaining will be equal to 61. In the sense it is nearby 60. 60 square equal to 36. It is far away from 36. It is not possible. Next, 65. What is the value of 65? Just now we discussed. Where 5 square equal to 25 and 6 will be equal to 42. 40 to 25. And the next, it is also more than 42. So it is also not possible. And next will be equal to 67, 68. What is the value of 68 square? 68 square will be equal to, compare with 50, 62, 50 to 68. 50 will be equal to 2500. So difference will be equal to 18, 43, and 18 square equal to 324. So that will be equal to 446. It is more than 45. It is also not possible. So the answer will be 67, 672. Answer is 672. Is that clear, everyone? Now, next. What are the divisibility rules? So, some number is given. We need to find out whether the number is divisible by 2 or not. So, we need to go with some divisibility rules. What is the divisibility rule for 2? Divisibility rule for 2 equal to unit digit is multiple of 2. Unit digit is multiple of 2. So example will be equal to unit digit is either 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. If any number ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then the total number is divided by 2 table. What is the divisibility rule for 3? Anyone? What is the divisibility rule for 3? What is the divisibility rule for 3? What is the divisibility rule for 3?
If sum of its digits are divisible by 3, then it is divisible by 3.
Okay, everyone is one second. I'm not seeing the chart, okay. Okay. Yeah. So చెప్పండి. What is the divisibility rule for 3? Sum of all digits divided by 3 where we are getting remainder is 0. Sum by 3 remainder is 0. సో చూస్తే ఇక్కడ ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూద్దాం. 1, 4, 7, 5, 6, 8, 9, 2, 3. Is that given number is divisible by 3 table? Say yes or no? Yes. Okay. So some person said that yes. So how did you get that? ఎలా చేశారు? అడిషన్ చేశారా? ఇక్కడ అడిషన్ చేయొద్దండి. అడిషన్ చేస్తే టైం ఎక్కువ పడుతుంది కాబట్టి what is the divisibility rule అంటే sum of all digits divided by 3, but so don't go with that method. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9. ఇచ్చిన గివెన్ వాల్యూస్ లో ఎక్కడైనా కానీ 3, 6, 9 ఉంటే క్యాన్సిలేషన్ చేయండి. సో 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9. సమ్ కనిపించినా కూడా ఓకేనా. సో 7 + 5 12 అంటే ఇక్కడ కూడా 3 టేబుల్. 1 + 8 9, and next will be equal to 2 + 4 6. All the numbers are cancelled. In the sense total number is divided by 3 table. If we are having extra will be equal to 4. Question ఎలా ఉంటదంటే what is the least number to add to this number to make it divisible by 3 table? ఎంత నెంబర్ యాడ్ చేస్తే 3 టేబుల్ లో డివైడ్ అవుతుంది అంటే సో 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9. ఇచ్చిన వాల్యూ 4 అనేది 3 కంటే ఎక్కువగా ఉంది కాబట్టి 4 + x is equal to 6, where x equal to 2. ఒకవేళ in place of 4, if you are having 8, what is the value? In place of 4 ఒకవేళ 8 ఉంటే ఎంత యాడ్ చేయాలి?
Sir,
8 + 1 is equal to 9. In this way we need to find out. Next, what is the divisibility rule for 4?
the last two digits first are divisible by
Yes,
4, sir.
last 2 digits is divisible by 4, or else last 2 digits are 00. Next, what is the divisibility rule for 5?
Sir, the last digit may be 0 or 5,
So
sir.
unit digit is 0 or 5. What about 6? 6 will be equal to 2 into 3. That is the multiplication of 2 and 3. So don't remember 7. They won't ask 7. Okay. Go with the 8. What is the divisibility rule for 8? Last 3 digits.
First form a number divisible by 8, sir.
Last 3 digits. Okay. What about 9? 9 is also same thing. As usual, sum here rule 3 equal to sum of all digits divided by 3. Here 9 will be equal to sum of all digits divided by 9, where we are getting remainder is 0. Okay. ఇక్కడ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లో మనం ఏం చేసాము అంటే 3, 6, 9 చేసాం. ఇక్కడ ఓన్లీ 9. We need to go with only 9 condition. What about 11 అంటే what is the divisibility rule for 11? Sum of odd places is equal to or minus anything. Sum of odd places minus is equal to sum of even places. So let's take one example. 14641. Is that given number is divisible by 11 tables? 14641. 14641 will be equal to 1 + 6 + 1. Sum of odd places and sum of even places. So that is 1 + 6 + 1 is equal to 4 + 4. Where 8 equal to 8, it is divisible. What about 12? What is the divisibility rule for 12? 3 into 4. Divisibility rule for 12 will be equal to the number has to be divisible by 3 and also it has to be divisible by 4 table. Next. What is the answer? Can you please tell me the answer for this? So the answer will be equal to divisible to rule for 3. So just now we discussed. So don't add the values. 3 ones are 3. 2 plus 4 equal to 6. 5 plus 1 equal to 6. So 7 plus x. 3 ones are 3. 3 twos are 6. 3 threes are 9. 7 is more than 3. 7 is more than 6. 7 is equal to 9. So less than 9. So that will be equal to x equal. So in place of star, we need to place 2. So the answer equal to 2. Smallest number will be equal to 2. Smallest number is 2. So what is the answer for this one? So in the place of star and dollar, so number is divisible by both 8 and 5. What is the divisible rule for 8? Last 3 digits. What are the last 3 digits we are having? 4AB. 400 is exactly divided by 8 where we are getting remainder is 0. So next to 2 numbers will be equal to AB. And the number should be divisible by 5 table. What is the divisibility rule for 5? Unit digit is either ends with 0 or 5. So we are having 4 options: 40, 0, 4, 50 and 45. So ends with 0 it is possible, ends with 4 it is not possible, ends with 0 it is also possible, it is also possible. These 3 numbers are divisible by 5 table. So we need to go with again 8 table. So what number we are getting in 8 table? In the sense 40, 50, 45. Which number we are getting in 8 table? In the sense 40 we are getting in 8 table. So the answer will be equal to 440 will be the answer. Answer is 440. So what is the answer for this one? So can you please tell me what is the answer? So what is the answer? Once again, I don't know what is the problem is going on.
So you can just reshare it once, maybe that will work.
Can I rejoin or refresh?
Reshare.
So I'm doing. Now visible. So again, it is left.
Actually, it's coming as a black screen, sir.
Yes, yes. One second. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir. Yes, now it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you please tell me the answer? Divisible to rule of 12. What is the divisible to rule of 12? It has to be divisible by 3 and 4. So given value is 4864 into 9p2. So 4864 is already divisible by 4 table. And the next will be equal to 9p2. It has to be divisible by 3 table. 3 3s are 9. It is also cancelled. So this will be equal to 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. So if I take in the place of p, if I write x plus 2 equal to 3 and x will be 1, or else x plus 2 is equal to 6, then x will be equal to 4. If I write x plus 2 equal to 9, it should be x will be equal to 7. So it has to be in the place of p, it may be 1, it may be 4, it may be 7. But we don't have any values, so the answer will be equal to none of the above. And the next one, can you please find out this one?
Sir, it is divisible by 11, but not divisible by 3.
Okay. Just look at here. So here 311 is given 7 times. Don't write 311 divided by 3 and 11. Just take one time. 311. So one time, two time, three time. So it is divisible by 3. 3, 11. If I take 311 one time, is that 311 is divisible by 3 table? It is not divisible by 3 table. If I take 311 one time, is that divisible by 11 table? It is also not possible. In the sense, if 311 is taken one time, it is not divisible by 3 table, it is not divisible by 11 table. If I take 311 two times, is that given number is divisible by 2 table? Sorry, 3 table? So 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 1 is getting 4 times. So it is not divisible by 3 table. So what about 11 table? So sum of odd equal to sum of even. 3 plus 1 equal to 4, 4 plus 1 equal to 5. 1 plus 3 equal to 4, 4 plus 1 equal to 5. Where 5 equal to 5. If I take 311 two times, it is not divisible by 3 table, but it is divisible by 11 table. And the next will be equal to 3 times. 311, 311, 311. So 311 is not getting in, or else just look at here. So 7 times is not getting in 2 table. 7 is not getting in 2 table. 7 is also not getting in 3 table. 7 is getting in only in 1 table. So if I take one time, so it is not divisible by 3 table, it is not divisible by 11 table. Can you please unmute anyone? Someone. So 7 is multiplication of one table. So if I take one time, it is not divisible by 3 table, it is not divisible by 11 table. So the answer is neither divisible by 3, it is not divisible by 11 table. So the answer is D. So what is the answer for this one? సో క్వశ్చన్ చూడంగానే చెప్పవచ్చు వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఆన్సర్. ఆన్సర్ ఏమై ఉంటుంది?
6, sir.
Yes, 6. 6 will be the answer. సిక్స్ ఎందుకంటే సో ఇక్కడ డివిజిబుల్ బై 2 ఉంది. What is the divisibility rule for 2 means even number. Unit digit is even number. ఇచ్చిన వాల్యూస్ లో ఈవెన్ నెంబర్ ఓన్లీ 1 వాల్యూ. సో ద ఆన్సర్ విల్ బి ఈక్వల్ టు 6. నెక్స్ట్ divisibility rule of 12. What is the divisibility rule of 12? So 12 will be equal to 3 into 4. సో 4 రావాలి అంటే కంపల్సరీగా ఇక్కడ మనం చూస్తే లీస్ట్ పాసిబుల్ వాల్యూ అన్నాడు. సో ఇచ్చిన ఆప్షన్స్ లలో లీస్ట్ వాల్యూ విల్ బి ఈక్వల్ టు 4. ఇఫ్ ఐ టేక్ AB 6 4 AB, if A equal to 4, B will be equal to 0, least values. So that will be equal to 4 0 6 4 4 0. So given, so divisible by 12 will be equal to, it has to be divisible by 3 table, it has to be divisible by 4 table. So 40. So last 2 digits are 40. We can't take B equal to 4, A equal to 0. So we can go with this one also. Why? Because 404 is also possible. Okay, but 0, A can't be 0 here. A should be some value. Okay, A can't be 0. So if I add all the values, 4 plus 6 equal to 10, 10 plus 8 equal to 18. 18 is divisible by 3 table where we are getting remainder is 0. So what is the divisibility rule for 4? Last 2 digits. Last 2 digits is 40. 40 is also divisible by 4 table. Remainder is 0. So the answer will be equal to 4 plus 0 will be equal to least values. Next one. What is the answer for this one? Divided into 2 parts such that sum here reciprocal is 1 by 12. Then the numbers are, what are the numbers? Where we are getting sum equal to 50. So by looking the options, in all the options we are getting sum equal to 50 only. So just look at here. So reciprocal 1 by 28 plus 1 by 22. LCM తీసుకుంటే క్యాన్సల్ చేసినా కూడా ఇక్కడ 12 వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ లేదు, 1 by 12 వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ లేదు. ఎందుకంటే సో 28 and 22. సో ఇక్కడ మనకు ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్స్ లో వెళ్ళిపోద్ది వాల్యూ. సో అక్కడ తీసుకున్నా కూడా మనకి ఇక్కడ 1 వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ లేదు కాబట్టి ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్. 24 26 లో కూడా సేమ్ ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్స్ లో వస్తుంది, ఇది కూడా పాసిబుల్ అవ్వదు. ఇక్కడ ఎల్సిఎం వచ్చేసి 25 ఉంటది. 1 by 25 plus 1 by 25 అంటే So LCM equal to 25 ఉంటుంది 12 వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ లేదు. It is also not possible. So if you look at these two, so 20 and 30, 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30, where LCM equal to 60, 2 3s are 6, 3 2s are 6, so that is 5 by 60 can be written as 1 by 12. So the answer is 20 and 30 will be the answer. Twenty and 30. Next question. What could be the maximum value of y in the following equation? Neither xyz is 0. Xyz cannot be 0. So given values are 5x8, 3y4, 2z1. 8 plus 4 equal to 12, 12 plus 1 equal to 13. 5 plus 3 equal to 8, 8 plus 2 equal to 10, but we need to get 11. In the sense, whatever the sum we are having, 1 plus x plus y plus z, that should be here 10, in the sense sum should be 10. So borrow will be equal to 1, here in this place, 10's place will be equal to 0 in the sense, sum of all the values will be equal to 10. Now I can write x plus y plus z will be equal to 9, and is given xyz cannot be 0. In the sense we need to find out least value other than 0. So we'll go with the 1, x value will be equal to 1, z value is also 1. Then the y value will be equal to 9 minus 2 is equal to 7. So the maximum value of y will be equal to 7 will be the answer. This is the least value. To get maximum value, other values are least, but 0 we can't take. So other than 0, next to least value will be equal to 1. So x equal to 1, z equal to 1, then y will be equal to 9 minus 2 equal to 7. Next. Can you please find out the answer for this one?
Sir, option C, sir.
Option C. How did you get that 15? Just look at here. So divisibility rule for 24. What is the divisibility rule for 24? 3 and 8. It should be divisible by 8 table. It should be divisible by 3 table. So what is the divisibility rule for 8? Last 3 numbers. What are the last 3 numbers? 352 divided by 8 in the sense I am getting the remainder is 0. And also, and the number will be divisible by 3 table. What is the sum of all the values? 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 1 equal to 11. 11 plus 2n, 11 plus 2n, and the values will be equal to, it is greater than 9. So 3 fours are, if I take n equal to integer, 3 fours are 12. N equal to, this should be equal to 12 in the sense. So n should be integer in the sense 2n equal to 12 minus 11 is equal to 1. So I am getting n fraction in the sense n can't be 0.5. So if I take 15, so that will be equal to 2n equal to 4, n equal to 2. So I got n equal to 2, that is satisfying the condition. So divisible by 3 table. What are the other numbers? Just look at here. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9. Here I am getting n equal to 2. What is the next number? It is divisible by 3 table in the sense. So we need to add. Difference of 3 and 6 will be equal to 3. Here also plus 3. So we need to go with 2 plus 3 equal to 5 and 5 plus 3 equal to 8. So that will be equal to, so we need to add all the values 2 plus 5 and 5 plus 8. 2 plus 5, 2 plus 8 equal to 10, 10 plus 5 equal to 15. So possible value of n. So that is sum of all the possible value. So 2 plus 5 plus 8. So total sum equal to 15. In this way we need to find out. And n is integer is given, n value is integer. So 2, 5, 8 all are integer values. Next, dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So 44 divided by 9. So when we divide 44 divided by 9, 9 fours are 36, remainder will be equal to 8. Where 44 is dividend, 9 will be divisor, quotient is also 4, remainder is 8. 9 fours are 36, 36 plus 8 equal to 44. So we will go with the one question. So can you please find out the answer? So the answer is C. In a division sum, divisor is 10 times the quotient. Divisor is 10 times the quotient and 5 times the remainder. If the remainder is 46, we discussed already. 5 into 46, half of 46. Half of 46 will be equal to 23. 23 into 10 will be equal to 230. So divisor is 230 and 10 times of quotient equal to 230, where Q equal to 23. Now we can find out dividend. Dividend equal to divisor is 230, quotient is 23, remainder is 46. Answer is ends with 6, so the answer is 5336. So 23 square will be equal to 5290. plus 46 is equal to 5336. So answer is C will be the answer. Next question. What is the answer for this one? What is the answer? ఆన్సర్ ఏంటండి? మెసేజ్ చేశారా? ఓకే, బి. ఓకే, లెట్స్ సీ. సో హౌ డిడ్ యు గెట్ దట్ బి? బి ఎలా వచ్చింది? సో డిడ్ యు ఫైండ్ ద నెంబర్? నెంబర్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేశారా? డిడ్ యు గో విత్ సమ్ అదర్ మెథడ్? ఎలా చేశారు? నెంబర్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేశారా, వేరే మెథడ్ లో చేశారా? సమ్ పర్సన్స్ ఆర్ గాట్ ది ఆన్సర్. చెప్పాలి ఎలా చేశారు. సాత్విక, గౌసియా, షేక్, మమతా. How did you get that answer is 5? Can you please explain? Okay. Just look at here. A number divided by 56 where leaves remainder is 29. And the same number divided by 8. So what will be the remainder? So general method is number divided by 56. How many times a number is divided by 56? We don't know. I am taking number is divided by 56 will be equal to 1 time. 56 on the 56 plus remainder is 29 is equal to 85. And the same number I got 85. 85 divided by 8. So what is the remainder in the sense? 85 by 8 equal to remainder is 5. So but don't go with this method. What is the other method to find out? So just look at here. 8 is a number divided by 4. What is the remainder we are getting? Remainder is 0. Again, if 8 is divided by 2, so I will get same remainder. Why? Because 8 is already divided by 4 in the sense. So obviously it is divided by 2. Why? Because 4 is a 2 is a factor of 4. 2 is a factor of 4. If any number is divisible by 4, obviously it is divisible by 2 table compulsory. Why? Because 2 is a factor of 4. Whatever the numbers we are getting in 4 table, 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 fours are 16, 4 eights are 32. Same numbers I am getting in 2 table. By this method, if the number I am getting remainder is 0, in the sense obviously if I divide by 2, I will get remainder is 0 only. So here is given n divided by 56 where leaves remainder is 29 and the same number divided by 8. In the sense, we don't need to divide by 8. We'll go with the remainder only. Here I am getting remainder is 29. But when we divide 29 by 8, what will be the remainder I am get? So I will get. So we need to check this one only. No need to find out n, and if the number is divided by 56, whether the number is divided by 8 or not, we don't need to check. Why? Because 56 can be written as 8 into 7. 56 itself 8 into 7. So that's why I'll go with directly 29 divided by 8. When we divide 29 divided by 8, 8 3s are 24. Remainder will be equal to 5. Answer is 25. Sorry, answer is 5. The next question. What is the answer? Again, answer is 5. So 899 divided by 29. Exactly. So we need to go with the remainder. What is the remainder? 63. 63 divided by 29. 29 twos are 58. Difference of 63 and 58 will be equal to 5. So the answer is 5. Next. Find out the answer. Here also answer is C. A number divided by 4 leaves remainder is 2. The quotient so obtained divided by 5 leaves remainder is 3. Now the quotient obtained by 6 leaves remainder is 5. And the last quotient is 7. So divided by 6 quotient is 7. Is nothing but a number will be equal to 6 into 7. So remainder will be equal to 5. 6 sevens are 42 plus 5 equal to 47. Now divided by 5. So 47 into 5, 235 plus 3 equal to 238. So next will be equal to 4. 238 into 4 plus 2. 8 fours are 2. 2 plus 2 will be equal to 4. Answer is ends with 4. So the answer is 954. Next. What is the answer? A number when divided by divisor leaves a remainder of 24. Number divided by divisor leaves a remainder of 24. Twice the original number. Twice the original number is divided by same divisor. So here he is giving remainder. Remainder is 11. In the sense, so if twice the number, in the sense here also remainder should be multiplied by 2. That is 24 into 2. That is 48. So just now we discussed, no need to find out the number. So I am getting the remainder is 11. In the sense, this should be divided by divisor. So where we are getting remainder is 11. So that will be equal to divisor equal to 48 minus 11. 48 minus 11 equal to 37. 48 minus 11 equal to 37. Next question. What is the answer for this one? None. Answer is A. So number divided by 5. Remainder is 3. Square of the number. Square of the number is nothing but remainder square. 3 square divided by 5. 9 by 5. Remainder is 4. In the last question, have find out. Last question lo manam divisor find out chesam. Ee question lo remainder find out chesam. 9 minus 4 will be equal to 5. 9 divided by 5 will be equal to 4. Can you please find out this one? So the answer is, what is the answer? What is the answer? Answer is D. So ఎలా D అంటే ఒకసారి మనం క్వశ్చన్ చూస్తే there are 2-digit number AB and CD. BA is another 2-digit number prepared by reversing the digits of AB. If AB into CD is 493 and BA into CD is 2059. Just look at here. So this is multiplication of A into B. I am taking A into B equal to 493. So ఇక్కడ మనకు 493 is a even number or odd number? 493 అనేది ఈవెన్ నెంబర్ ఆడ్ నెంబర్ అంటే 493 is odd number. ఆడ్ నెంబర్ ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది అంటే మల్టిప్లికేషన్ లో 2 నెంబర్స్ ఆడ్ నెంబర్స్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు మాత్రమే మనకు ఆడ్ నెంబర్ వస్తుంది. సో వి డిస్కస్ ఈవెన్ ఆడ్ ప్రాపర్టీస్. సో even into odd will be equal to even, odd into even will be equal to even, even into even will be equal to even. Only one case, odd into odd will be equal to odd. So odd into odd will be equal to odd. Finally is asking odd plus odd. So that is O plus O. So odd plus odd will be equal to even. In all the options, only one option is even number. So the answer will be equal to 46. Answer is 46. Okay. Thank you for this session. Bye.